Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day to be a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? I wanted to do a quick video for you guys, kind of like a warning. Really disappointed. Really, I don't know how to handle it. I just cannot believe it. Right. So they're saying that there's no mandatory vaccines, no mandatory, right? I got a phone call, and I can't keep my job unless I get the jab. Okay, so level 2 security, your front line, no choice. If you don't have the jab, you can't keep your job. I only just started kind of thing, like I paid for the course, I got the security thing, I paid for the police thing. It's over a $2,000 investment. It took me ages to, it's a fair amount of investment in order to change my life, improve my life kind of thing. And I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I really, really don't. I hate needles. I hate doctors. I just hate it. And then they want booster shots, and it's got to be every, 12 months or something like that. These pricks are going to make it so when the kid gets born, they're going to stick this COVID needle, and they're going to stick this needle in the kids are going to get it. And they're going after the children now. This morning they asked for test subjects, ladies and gentlemen, on the news. They're going to test the children with it. Test subject. Okay? We don't know how it's going to go. We don't know what it's going to do. We don't know if it's any good or not. But we're going to use your children as test subjects. Okay? I wonder if any of those ministers' children are in that test subject, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if any of their children are going to fucking be part of that test. Or is it just going to be yours and mine? Because they're choosing areas now where they want to test it on the children, just to see how it works out, see what kind of result we get. We're like guinea pigs to them, lab rats. That's all you are. You're a guinea pig and a lab rat. And they're fully indemnified. These people are indemnified. Not only that, these ministers, ladies and gentlemen, they are on big money. Big money. That woman doing the talky, she's on nearly $500,000 a year. She's earning $9,000 a week. She's happy. She gets everything that she's needed on her little Christmas list. She's not going to miss anything. So while she's collecting her $9,000 a week, ladies and gentlemen, she's going to be telling you what to be doing and what not to be doing. And I don't know what to tell you. The free man on the land, fucking, forget that. You are no longer free. You are no longer. They will tell you exactly what they want you to do, and it's socialism, communism, Nazism. I don't know what the hell ism you want to call it, but it's an ism. It's definitely an ism in there somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. And to get the phone call this morning, I had to go for a drive just to get out, right? Go for a drive, and that I can't keep my job unless I get the jab. Got to show proof of vax. Got to have the COVID ID. Have you got your COVID ID? Have you got your green pass? Because you won't even be able to go shopping soon. Like, they are going to make it so that you will have to go at the supermarket, the pharmacies. They're the last vestiges right now where you don't need to show a pass. But I can guarantee you, within the next 6 months, they're going to make it that you are going to need a pass to go in and buy food. So if you need a pass to go and buy food, how is that not revelation? How is not revelation? You need a mark to buy, swap, sell, trade. You need this mark, otherwise you can't exist in the world. And how is that not a mark? Just because it's not on your body, it doesn't mean that it's not a mark. You have got it in your phone. That's the mark. There it is right there, brother. You're part of the system. I pass. I've got my green tick. It's becoming very, very over-dominating, overbearing, just full-on, not happy until they're 80% vaxxed. And I don't think they'll be happy even then. I don't believe that at all. I think these people lie through their fucking teeth. And they're born liars. They're paid to lie. They're paid to placate. They're paid to put you at mind, put you at ease, and make you comfortable with what's going on. I mean, how else can you explain them getting on the TV and telling you they're going to use your children as test subjects for this particular jab and everything's great? Everything's fine. Just bring your child along and we're going to put this in there and we're going to find out if it helps or not. Like, what world do we live in where that is acceptable? You know, you've got the big boss. The big boss is up there with his little smirky, smug fucking look on his face. And he's telling you it's not mandatory. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. Everything is fine. Just go back to watching your fucking TV. But in reality, ladies and gentlemen, you can't even get a job. You won't be able to work without the new COVID normal. The new COVID normal. This is the COVID normal. And it doesn't help you to stop getting the thing. It doesn't stop you from spreading it. All it does is, you know, if you get it, then it makes it easier. That's it. But you can spread it, and you can, and it doesn't make you immune to it. So what are you doing it for? It doesn't seem like it's a logical thing to do. It doesn't solve anything. You know, you don't have your freedom back. You don't have your freedom back. You can't go here, you can't go there without it, without having that pass. You know, I was looking at Israel, looking at Italy. You know, these are the places you need to look at because that is what the future holds. That is exactly what the future holds. All the governments want this amount of power. All of them want that amount of power. And in Australia, here, oh man, it's like communist China. It's like, you know, it's like full on. Anyway, you know, just stay safe. I don't know what I'm going to do with, you know, I really have to think about it. I've got my family telling me you've got no choice. That's the whole thing. You have no choice. In order for you to progress your life further than what you have now, you know, to hold what you've got now, you need to go and get this in order to keep your job. So that sucks. I was really enjoying it. You know, I'd accomplished something. You know, one time in my life I'd actually completed it and done it and passed and studied and did all of that, you know. For me, that was a big accomplishment. Just like the guy trying to get his bus license. There's no difference. You know, you're studying for it. You're watching everything. You know, you want this license, right? Well, you know, at the end of the day, I'm no different. You know, I was excited to receive my piece of paper, you know, to say that I had achieved that goal. And now in order for me to progress, I have no choice but to go and stick something into my body that I don't want, that I don't believe in, I have no trust in. I have no trust in any of these people doing any of their talky, tippy-tappy on the TV. None. I have no confidence in any of these people at all. They are career politicians. Career. That's all they do, is placate me and you in order to keep their wages going, which is $8,500 a week just for Andrews. The Prime Minister is on even more. They have not missed a paycheck. No paycheck have they missed. In fact, they have been rewarded 4 times with 4 different pay rises since COVID started. So they are being rewarded for what they are doing to the public. They're being rewarded for it. So they're all for it. They're all for it, mate. You need to have this, right? And I'm telling you, your ass ain't going nowhere. Your ass ain't going anywhere, man. All they're going to do is tighten the noose. Now they've got the power, they will tighten the noose and tighten the noose, and until they've got it exactly where they want. Total control. Total control. Everywhere you go, it's going to have to be tippy-tappy in, and they've got control over what you're doing, where you're going, who you're with, and everything else. You know, you went past 5 kilometres, instant fine. You know, they send an instant fine to you because the app tells them you're over 5 kilometres away. All that kind of thing. You know, it's facial recognition for everywhere you go. There will be facial recognition. They're going to be recording everything, and there'll be fines handed out. There'll be all of that done. It's a scary future. You see into the future, yeah? It doesn't take a Nostradamus, boys and girls. It doesn't take a genius to work this stuff out. We're heading for some serious times. Really are. We're heading for some serious times. So, I don't know what to do. Like, I really don't. I'm really upset about it. Like, I have no choice but to go and get 2 jabs, and then if that's not happy, I need a booster shot. So there's 3 jabs. Just off the top of my thing I can think about. They're going to stick me 3 times. So, for something that I'm not sick. I'm fine. I've been absolutely fine my entire life. I think I have too much THC in the blood, ladies and gentlemen. I think if they got together, the white blood cells and the fucking and the thing there, I think they'd all be sitting on the couch in half an hour, fucking rolling the joint. I don't think there'd be any takeover of my body. They'd be too fucking ripped. Okay, I'm only joking with you. I'm only messing about, but I mean seriously, I'm just trying to find light in a serious situation. Because for me, oh man, I cannot believe it. I really can't. I mean, I got the phone call and I thought, no, it just can't be, you know. So I come down to the shopping centre. I wanted to talk to the security man, the dark man walking around, and I told him who I was. I showed him my thing, you know. I'm level 2, rah. Please tell me, did they demand that you take your shot? Do you have to take the shot? And he said, I had to take it. He said, I didn't want to do it. He said, but I had to do it to keep my job. So then I thought I'd go to the bank because I got to pay a bill. So I put it directly into the guy's account. I don't have to worry about anything, right? So I'm in the bank and there's another security lady there. So I'm asking her, you know, do they make you take the jab? She said, here they did. Even at the bank, yeah. She said, anywhere where there's people, they're going to make you take the jab. Yeah, you need both the shots. You need to prove that you've had the vaccine. So that's 2 out of 2. So, I thought, damn. So I called my sister. I'm upset, you know. I called my sister. I'm not upset. I'm all right. You know, like, what am I going to do, you know? She says, you got no choice, man. You got to have to play the game. You're going to have to play their game by their rules. And that's how they're going to set it up. You know, and who knows what is going to happen in 4 or 5 years. Who knows what this shit is going to do. And then you want to stick it in my kids. You want to stick it in the kids, and you don't know what it is. You don't know what the long-term effects are. You do not know what it's going to do to any of them. You don't know the side effects. You don't know anything. And you're wanting to stick it into someone. You're willing to stick it into your children. So why don't you, ministers, why don't you volunteer your children first? I want to see the ministers' children getting fucking jabbed. That's what I want. I want to see them doing exactly what they want to do for us. They have to do also, because I don't believe them. And they're coming after the kids. I told you, man. I told you a long time ago. It's all about the kids. It's nothing to do with us. It's the kids they want. So they're willing to stick this shit in their arms, and they've got no idea what it is, no idea what it's going to do. It just baffles me, man. It just does my head in. Because I've got right. I don't want. You're not going anywhere near fucking with a needle. I don't want that fucking shit in anything to do with my blood or my family. Is what I mean. My family, you know. But the kids up there, they're the same. Like Karen's worrying about them, you know, like because we've got kids up there, and they're worried about them. My neighbour's worried about her children. She has 3 little girls. And I was speaking to her, and she said, yes, I am worried about it because they're going to demand that they do it before they go to childcare and go to school. So it's really become a full-on thing for these people, isn't it? Like, it's so important for these people to get that jab in your arm. Have you noticed that, how important it is to them? It's very important to them that they get to this 80% mark. You know, 80% mark. And I'm just baffled, man. If you've got 80% marked, why are you worried about the other 20%? Why are you so worried about them? What, are they going to be the ones walking around spreading it, are they? Like, what a load of rubbish. This, when you have it, you spread it because it's inside of you. So I believe there'll be more cases because it'll spread because you've taken it, because you shed it. It's part of it's part of it. You shed it. So I don't know. That was my rant today. Okay. I'm just shaking my head, boys. I really just disappointed in the whole thing. After all my life being the way I am, and now I've got something I want to actually do, and I'm happy doing, and I like doing. I like my uniform, and I like my tie and stuff. I get dressed up in and stuff. It's pretty cool. And it took me a long time to get the plastic. You know, it took a lot of work to get the plastic. I was, every day in school for 30 days, 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. I studied hard. I passed everything. And to get to that point, and I've paid so much money out, like, the government helped me a bit, but still, man, it's still a lot. So I've got a huge investment in this piece of plastic. So I don't think I'm going to have any choice. I don't think I can get out of it. Like, I'm trying to work a way of getting out of it, right? And I can't. I just fucking can't. Because I get people messaging me, what are you going to do? Are you going to do this, this, and this? And I'm like, no, no, no. And, like, I'm getting to a point, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a fucking choice. I don't have a choice. Is it the same in your life? You don't have a choice. You don't want it, but you don't have a choice. You have to do it. Otherwise, these people are going to kibosh you. Get rid of you. So I don't know what we can do. There's no ducking and diving. There's no markets going on. There's nothing that I could, I can't pull a couple of hundred here, a couple of hundred there kind of thing. So I'll just concentrate on my artwork, I think. I'll just concentrate on my arts and get my artwork pumping and moving. And just do the best I can with that and just remain... I don't know. Maybe you could advise me, maybe you should tell me what you think I shouldn't do or whatever. But, oh man, I'm so scared. I really do. Because I just don't want it. I don't want it. I'm seeing people walking on the street alone with a mask on. I'm seeing people riding a bike with a mask on. I'm seeing people drive around in a car alone with a mask on. So it's really become entrenched into their lives, into our lives. This whole thing, this lockdown thing, has become part of our life. It's become normal for us. All of this has become normalised. It's part of our routine. You're locked down. You can only go here. You can only go there. It's become normalised. And they're offering this little carrot. This is how we get out of it. This is how you can have your life back. But you'll never have your life back. You'll never have the life you had before. You'll never be able to do the things you were doing before, where you went before. You won't be able to have that freedom anymore. You need to click in, click out. You need to put the app in. You need to fucking make sure you've got the pass. Have you got your things? Have you got all this organised? Have you got your mask? Make sure you stay 4 square metres away from each other. You're not allowed to be anywhere near each other. Like, it's just a fucking joke. And yet you look up Obama's birthday. Have a look at Obama's birthday, ladies and gentlemen. All the stars are there. Everybody's there. Fucking 600 guests. Okay? No masks. No masks. And they ain't social distancing, buddy. They're fucking having a good time at Obama's fucking birthday. So, for the elites, it's all one thing, and for us, it's a totally different ball game. It's a control. It's a totalitarianism. It's all the isms that you could possibly mention. All the isms have come out. The isms are there. Stay happy, healthy, and well. I just don't know what to tell you. I have to take the day to think about it. I just am shaking my head. Just fucking hell, man. Sorry for swearing. I'm trying not to swear at all. My gosh, Father. I should have put on a pig mask or something when I did this video. Anyway, stay well. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm just mind wrecked. I just cannot believe how far they're pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And there is no reins now. There's no gallop. We're not at a little trot. We're not at a little trot, right? We're at full fucking pace gallop, right? They are just heading for the fucking finish line, right? So they are really pumping it. And this morning, their announcement, they want to use children as test subjects for the M jab, was horrifying to me. Horrifying. How dare you? How dare you announce that you want to use our children as your test subjects for something that you know nothing about, what it will do, or if it's any value whatsoever. But you want to stick it in people's arms. You want to stick it in children's arms. And you want to find out later. And then you want us to sign an indemnity. You want us to, so you don't get held responsible for your bullshit. But you want to put your shit on us. But you want to be indemnified. And you want your doctors to be indemnified. And anybody else that's holding a needle in their arm, a needle in their hand, to be indemnified against your great fucking shit. You know, your test subjects. Can you believe they announced it on public TV in the news? We need test subjects to come forward. Can you volunteer your children to be a test subject for this new one? Because we don't know what it's going to do. So we need your children. So just offer your children up. And if anything happens, well, hey, I'm really sorry about that. You were part of a testing. You did sign the paper. So you've signed your, you don't have any rights. So, yeah, real sorry that happened to you. We'll see you later. Have a good day. Out you go. Out you go. That test subject didn't work, ladies and gentlemen. Mark A did not work. We'll move on to subject B, okay? Subject A, something else was happening. Just not too sure about it. Need to move on to subject B. It's just insane. It's Dr. Mengele on the TV. Anyway, Anyway, what do you? I don't know. I can't believe it. I really can't. I get this freaking phone call and, oh man, what? Okay, I'll look into that. That's what I said to them. I'll look into that. Okay, I'll look into it. And then I thought I'd come down here and just ask the other security people, what's your experience in this? What do you find is going on? And they're nice to me. I get along with them. And they've all been vaxxed. You can't keep your job without it. They won't hire you. The company won't hire you. I was speaking to someone else. I was talking to someone else who knows someone, okay? And their family's owns all this property and owns all these pubs. They're apparently the biggest pub owner down in Sydney. And they own 47 pubs. And the son was saying that they're going to make it mandatory for the staff and for the people entering the pub. So you have to be vaxxed to get into any of these pubs. Have a meal or anything like that, you need a vax. So it's coming. You give it 6 months, ladies and gentlemen. You give it 6 months, and you won't be able to do anything without this pass on your phone. That's how they're going to push it. That's how much they're going to push it and push it and push it. They're desperate to get this into everybody's arm. Desperate. Cannot believe it myself. Anyway, thought I'd give you my 2 cents. Sorry about that. It's 23 minutes of your life you're not going to get back. If you've got any enemies, send it to them and waste their time. Waste their time. If you can, hit the like button with a big fucking smash hammer. And leave us a comment if you like. Don't be rude, because I have to delete everything because of the guidelines and stuff like that. So keep it all clean and nice. They removed it because of the kids stuff. At the time, there was all that kids stuff being downloaded onto YouTube, and they removed all these different channels and stuff. Remember back then? Well, that's why they removed the comment section. I was sent a letter to say that none of my videos have anything to do with that in them, so they've put the comment section back up again. So leave us a comment if you can. Be kind to each other if you can out there, ladies and gentlemen. It is not an easy world out there for a lot of people. A lot of people are suffering more than what you are. But at the same time, keep wary. Okay, because there's a lot of sharks and there's a lot of wolves out there. And they try and put it over you. They try and make fun of you or whatever like that. So, yeah, don't put up with any of that shit either. Well, that's the old man for you. I thought I'd give you 20 minutes of me time. And, I held out until now. I held out until I got my phone call. Yeah, I don't see any reason to keep quiet. I wanted to keep quiet to save, I don't want any problems with that, right? Well, fuck, if that's what I got to do I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. So I'm going to have to find another career. So at least I'll have me plastic. There it is there. That's what I did. But whether I want to actually follow that path or not is another matter. So, I don't know. They earn money on YouTube. They earn money with my art. So, and I got me Santa links. So, yeah. I'll think I'll remain on the same path, right? Cruise and just try and stay alive. Far out, man. I do not know the future. And I got this really weird feeling that I'm going to have to take it. I'm going to have to do it in order to keep my job, because I really enjoy my job and I really want to do it. I'm happy to do it. So I don't think I'm going to have a choice. I really don't. I have to reconcile inside my brain, and I don't have any choice whatsoever. That sucks. Stay happy, healthy, and well. That's it. Lord Dobby. All right, Lord Dobby. Share, like, whatever you like. I don't, but I'd appreciate if you just thumbs it up. That'd be cool. And maybe down the track I'll catch up with you. I'll try and get a couple of t-shirts made up and try and get some money out of you. Get some paper out of get a bit of folding out of you lot. You see if you're any bloody use to me in me life. All right, see you boys. Hey, it's been a pleasure. Okay, I can't come online. I don't feel like doing streams and stuff at the moment. I've got too much going on in my life, to be honest, and I've got a peaceful life and stuff like that. So, I like my life at the moment. Yeah, and I'm not unhappy. I'm not stressed or living under the same bullshit or whatever you want to call it, negativity as I was before. So I don't have all those things to complain about. I don't have any of those things to complain about anymore. And I'm not going to rehash bullshit. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to spend my life rehashing fucking bullshit. And so I'd rather move on with my life and show you what's going on. You move forward in your life. You don't dwell on fucking bullshit. So, because there's better out there. There's better out there. There's fucking heaps out there, right? But other than that, remain alone. Just be happy to have your space, have your life back, have your happiness back, have your joy back. Find happiness within yourself. Find happiness within the things around you. Go for a walk and have something to eat, or have a cup of coffee. Go to whatever it is, whatever does you. And don't worry about what other people think. What they say, what they think, what they feel, what they want, it does not matter. It is your life. It's what you want to do when you wake up in the morning, or what you need to do to get along in the week. Don't be doing things for other people's approval or other people's what they want you, and that would make them happy. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, dudes. I'll make another video about something about that later on down the track, because I've had a bit of an instance with that also, and I fucking laughed. I absolutely fucking laugh. Some cunt's really jealous about my life. He just hates my life. Like, how come you're not this? How come you're not that? Well, I don't give a fuck what do you mean? Like, you're telling me, you're half my fucking age, telling me what I should and shouldn't be fucking doing and all that. You can fucking, that shit don't work for me. You don't work for me. And I don't work for you. And I think I've had a lot more life experience than what a lot of other people think. So anyway, that's life. Move on. Get fucking real. Get your paper. Don't waste your paper. Don't go out and spend it on a $5 coffee and stuff like that. Here's an instance for it. I was going down, once a day and buying cans of Coke at the local shop, costing me $1.50 a can. Didn't think about it. And I thought yesterday, I'm not doing this anymore. I counted the cans up over the week, and I might be buying, 15 cans of Coke over the week there at $1.50 a can. Well, instead I went down and just bought a big box. All right, bought a big box of fucking Coke, and it cost me $7 for the box. So think of ways of saving your paper and working around what you need to do, and don't waste your paper. All right, don't waste your paper, guys. I think you're going to need it in the future. I think everything is going to skyrocket in price. Electricity, gas, water, petrol, $1.76 petrol. So everything is fucking skyrocketed right up. Skyrocketed right up. Okay? Anyway, take care. All right, always look on the good side of life, and don't ever be fucking shy, and say hello. All right, I'm not your enemy, I'm your mate. So it's my channel, and we're taking the channel in a different direction. We ain't doing any of that shit we were doing before. As you can see, we ain't exactly living the same life as we were living before. So I got my teeth done. All right, look bloody brilliant, mate. Okay? So, no, take care. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for your time. Give us a share, give us a like, give us a comment. I'd really appreciate your comment and say hello. And thank you for your support. I really appreciate over the time, and we've been together a long, long time now. You've seen the evolution of everything as we go along, and I really hope that we are improving our life, improving ourselves, in moving forward, and improving in my life. All right, improving my standing. Take care. You're going to need it. You're going to fucking need it. Take care, okay? See you, boys.